Hello, welcome to the Drivetime show with me, Elliot Steele.
I'm Jamali Maddox.
We are live from the BAFTAs.
We are we are live. I'm sitting in the upper seats.
They've removed me for free speech.
Nah, that was the thing is you can't be mad at him.
I was going to get into this later, but we'll get into it now.
You can't be mad at him. Because I was going to say we're live from Prince Andrew's cell. I thought we were going to get into Prince Andrew stuff early on. I thought we were going to do non-chat from the jump.
No. Different N-word.
Different. Bruv, you can't be mad at him.
Right.
Poor guy's just trying to have a laugh, enjoy his night.
It's the funniest thing that may ever happen because the guy's gone there because do you know why he's there?
For a short film?
There's
he's
a
nominated.
film.
But he's not even in the film. It's just
not in the
about
film.
him.
So they've brought people from a Tourette's charity to watch the BAFTAs to be like, hey, Tourette's, we need to lose the stigma. We need to show that they're able to be in places and all of this. And Michael B. Jordan, a man who is accepting an award for a film set in the Jim Crow era, using vampires as a metaphor for how white people leech off black culture, is then called the N-word.
Do you think
by the man with Tourette's?
Do you think he would?
The head of the Tourette's charity, by the way.
Do you think he would? Yeah, but it's kind of like you kind of want someone with Tourette's as the head. You don't want a Rachel Dolezal situation where someone's just pretending.
They're just turning wankers. They need Pete from Big Brother. Do you remember Pete from Big Brother?
No.
Yeah. Pete from Big Brother was a guy with Tourette's who kept going wankers like that. And then I don't know.
I had a guy with Tourette's on the tour. He came to a tour show. He's not on the tour. He wasn't. I didn't wheel him out in a cage. We threw vegetables at him. He was like, it was the side. You was the opening act.
You see Jamali's opening act. They're just throwing rotten meat at a man with Tourette's.
Clothes with a bearded lady. No, he came to my tour show and he messaged me beforehand. And he was like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to shout out during the show. And it's Tourette's. It was fine.
Yeah, I mean, but it's...
Because you just have to take the piss out of it. And he had a sense of humor about it. But again, it's that thing of... Normally the person has it like... When I did the preview at Angel the other day, shout out to everyone who came. It wasn't much of you. Someone came up to me and they liked the pod. And during the show, there was this guy and he was sitting there and they were talking. I said, what are you talking about? And he goes, he's dying. And I go, what? And the guy just looks... And he's got his hand in his jacket. And I go, what the fuck's he doing? And he was just hammering insulin because he's got diabetes. And I was like, well, fucking hit me some, you fucking cheeky cunt. And I took the piss out of him for having diabetes. I was like, well, it looks like there's not going to be a return customer. Just saying basically he's going to die. And he loved it and everyone else fucking hated it. So I think if you took the piss out of the Tourette's guy, he'd probably be fine with it.
No, but there's a thing like, have you ever done a show where there's like, oh, sorry. Oh, shit, sorry. Thank you. Have you ever done a show where there's a British Sign Language interpreter there?
Yeah.
Right.
I did. Sorry to cut you off. I did a show like that in Woolwich, and there was the interpreter, and I said, "Is anyone here deaf?" And there was no one deaf there. So I was like, "So why the fuck is we doing this? Because no one's deaf. It's just in case someone was deaf." But then no one here is, everyone here can hear.
And what the thing that's hard about it is that the first act on is going to have all the jokes about it, like getting them to swear and stuff. So you kind of then lose the point where you're able to interpret it, but then like it's very distracting while you're on stage. And it's this thing where you're like...
That's why I went for a racial slur. I was closing.
But then like, what are you meant to, it's like, okay, but this, like the thing with stand-up is, it is quite a solo medium. Once you add someone on stage interpreting what I'm saying into sign language, this then becomes a double act, Do
you think if you sign the thing, they still find it funny? Because if the sign language person doesn't have good delivery.
Well, that's the thing. You got to learn that. I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even like, No.
Why are you coming to my fucking show, you deaf fuck? Go. That's my... That's my take. Nah, I mean, fair enough. But this guy with Tourette's...
Fair play.
Yeah, this guy, yeah.
That's my new saying now. I love when white people, when they go fair play.
White people love a little fair play.
Yeah, they go fair play. And it'd be something like, I've just carried my pint without spilling it, fair play. What are you talking about?
Yeah, fair play. White people, we love a little fair play.
Yeah, white people love saying fair play.
Fair play.
Do you know what the two things white people love saying?
Class.
Love doing? class, fair play, and if they hear a beat, they mildly know where the beat is and they slap their knees.
You've said this for years, and I've never seen a white person do
Isn't it?
that.
Have you know that they do this? And
White people
like
don't
this.
slap their knees.
That's how
don't
white
slap
people.
it.
That's
What,
how
we
white
just-
people. That's why white people bop their heads. They do this. And I said it to Greg once on Buzzcocks, and Greg was like, "No, they fucking don't." And every time a tune played and they all started doing it, Greg would just look at me and smirk and just go, "Yeah, they do that, don't they?"
We do. We like a little head nod.
No, it's not head nod. You clap out of beat.
What? Because we're not a rhythmic people.
Nah, I wouldn't say you. I don't know if it's rhythmic. I think rhythm isn't something racial.
I think it's very racial.
You think it is?
Yeah.
You don't think you have rhythm?
I have zero rhythm ever. I can't dance. I can't do anything.
I can't dance.
I can't dance. I dance and it.
When was the last time you danced?
Oh, I was out drinking with this girl. Oh, we'll get onto that in a fucking minute. The weekend I've had.
Oh yeah. But anyway, do you want to talk more about the M word?
Yeah.
Back to the M word thing.
I would love nothing more. Finally, no. I think I know how to make this right though.
Okay.
So here's what's got to happen. Because the guy did, in my opinion, the guy hasn't done anything wrong, but it's just embarrassing for every party involved.
But the weird thing was when there was the meetings, the interviews after, you could tell the journalists wanted to ask that question of what the fuck, but they just framed it in a very disingenuous way.
What did they say?
And they were like, "Cause it's all about how Tourette's is fine and stuff, and obviously when the black man was on stage and the person
Don't say the black man.
But it's just like, that's what that. But it's just, why not just say, "Hey, that was mad, isn't it?"
Yeah.
Which is quite this disingenuous way of trying to.
Well,
ask
you
the
got to
question.
understand. Was the journalist white? I'm going to assume so.
It's England, mate.
Yeah. Well, fucking, you know what it's like now, isn't it?
What? Exactly the same as it was.
For a white journalist. Only when I was growing up would a white man be allowed to be journalists.
Yeah.
Don't get that anymore, mate.
Sorry. I watched GB News. There's two.
Yeah, there's they've taken the corner shops. They've taken the journalists.
Yeah. No, they took corner shops are done for you, man.
Yeah,
but do you know why the corner shops died for you?
Why?
You want to close on a Sunday and you close at fucking 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what we took them from you because you shouldn't have them. Because you closed.
Who's we?
Brown people.
You don't just
We had a
love
meeting.
don't just love. That's no.
Why not?
Because
You lump us all the same. We're gonna lump ourselves the same.
All right. Fair play. No, but I know how to make this right.
Go on.
The guy from the Tourette's charity
Yeah.
has to be receiving an award for his work in Tourette's.
Yes.
And Michael B. Jordan
Yeah.
is allowed to be sat in the audience, and as he accepts the award, he's allowed to go, retard, and that would make it all okay.
That's
and that's it solved.
yeah. As opposed to now where everyone's kind of over it.
Yeah, but you know.
For the clip.
I thought of that on the way here.
Yeah.
I ran that joke past Odawale and I went, "You can't have that." And he went, "Why would I ever?" he went, "There is nothing I want less."
There's not a bit I want
It was
less.
there's nothing I want less in my fucking life. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone. I genuinely think everyone's behaving like this, like an adult, which is good to see in the news. However, here's what I predict. So,
don't you think being an adult would just be a non-story? Because I think I'm talking about for news. For us, we're fucking dogs. We talk about it. But in terms of it being newsworthy.
I don't know.
Do
Someone
you know what I mean,
shouting the N-word at the
it's pretty
BAFTAs
spicy.
is
It's pretty spicy. No. I'm saying this opinion with passion, and I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I think it should be on the news because it's fucking mad.
It's so funny.
He flew over from America for that.
No,
Of course he don't fucking live in England. He flew over.
And the thing that's really just must be annoying is he can't be mad. Like you can't make a political statement. You can't say, "Do you see what?" You just have to be like,
You can't march against it.
yeah. It's just like
He genuinely can't help.
and it's just
saying
like,
the N-word.
oh,
He couldn't stop it if he wanted
fuck.
to.
A guy's called me the N-word, and I got to be like, yeah, man, don't worry about like.
We didn't call him it. He just said it.
No, I know, but he said it. In the
It's not
vicinity.
good. No. Listen, to the white people out there, it doesn't mean you could just say it.
Well, this is what's going to happen. Do you see how
Everyone has
a mental health thing now, right? So ADHD, right? Everyone found out that ADHD, oh, no, I don't have to be on time to fix. No, I don't have to remember our anniversary with my wife. Everyone starts to, anxiety, I'm anxious. You should be anxious in life. That's a feeling to feel. But we saw there are people with disorder, so now we all use it. You have just handed Reform UK.
Yeah.
Reform UK have just been handed their golden ticket.
Yeah. They can't, like literally, medically, they can't stop talking about immigration.
Yeah.
Medically.
People from Reform UK are going to start saying they've got Tourette's and just go around and start screaming the slurs. And we're all going to have to do, we're going to have to treat it. I think we're going to have to treat Tourette's how we kind of treat fat people.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like with fat people, do you remember that time in like 2015 where suddenly being fat was activism?
Was it 2015?
It was 2015.
I don't really know my fat history.
Yeah, well, Fat History Month's coming up, bro.
No.
Yeah. It's just when McDonald's do the Monopoly promo. That's Fat History Month.
That's fucking fucked up, man.
That's fat.
That's a good publicity stunt. Do you know what I mean? I got bare cheeseburgers from that, bro. That out of all the McDonald's fucking promotions, my favorite one.
That's Fat History.
It's the one where I really feel like I could win.
You love it when people...
fucking, when's that back?
Did you see what I mean?
I fucking
Look
love
at these
that.
fat people find out.
Yeah, I know. We do fucking love it, innit?
Mum, do you know, I bet you go on Facebook and but I've got Park Lane. I will go half on the prize with someone if someone gets Mayfair.
I didn't even know people did that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
more
bro,
of your
that's-
culture.
that's-
That's a your culture.
That is
thing.
the, yeah, bro. That's
black people ain't
white,
doing
no,
that.
that's
white people
white
shit.
culture. That is. I'm not
Don't
doing,
put that on me, bro.
No, bro. There's always some.
Even my white side don't do that.
No, it's very white.
I will go half on Park Lane, but that is fucking funny.
Oh yeah, bro.
No, but I do like that McDonald's promoter.
But-
that's what I'm thinking about now. Like, I'm that guy, I post on Facebook, anyone remember the McRib? I'm that guy. And I put photos of the McRib, I repost it.
But there's but like, do you remember like sort of 2016? There was this period where like
I do remember when there was the idea of fat activism,
we went. It was at this time where liberal ideology had gone. It was in the media and stuff, and swayed so far the other way that it started to become a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
And whereas there's a lot of good things, which is like, hey, we should have representation in film. You know, it's important that people see themselves as things. So then people watching this growing up go, oh, I can do that. That's like, I watched the Eddie Murphy documentary the other day. It was fucking brilliant. Like, it just explains that like so well. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But then it started happening with like fat people, where like fat people started moaning that they weren't like the lead roles in like action films.
Mm.
And everyone was like, yeah, because the point of an action star is that it's an unattainable, it's an unattainable thing to like be in Chris Hemsworth.
And there was a fat action star.
Who?
The martial artist, he was in martial law. No, Steven Seagal was fat later on.
Steven Seagal was fat.
He was fat later on. It's Chow Yum fat. It sounds racist. But Martial Law...
What's this film, bro?
No, Martial Law was a TV... You never seen Martial Law, TV show?
Mashallah.
No, not Mashallah. This brother. You know this martial art brother?
No.
You don't know him?
No.
He's like a martial art legend. And Sammo Hung. He was like a fat dude, but he did like kung fu and that.
Oh.
Yeah, man, he's a legend, bro. Look.
He's pretty fat.
He's a fat dude, bro. Did bare kung fu and that, bro. Sick.
Right.
And Martial Law used to come on Channel 5. And it was like a show where basically it was just when Rush Hour came out. And then they made a TV show called Martial Law where it was like Sammo Hung was like, basically it's just the story of Rush Hour, but it's got Arsenio Hall is the black guy. And it's like this culture clash. And I actually, when I was in LA, I met a writer.
Mm.
And I was looking at his IMDb and I was like, bruv, did you write on martial law? And he goes, why the fuck do you know that TV show? That TV show, like, it lasted one season. No one ever watched. It was on Channel 5, for fuck's sake, like back in the day. And he goes, Sammo Hung wanted to write an episode one time and it just made no sense. It was just all like a flashback. And the whole episode was just a flashback of a kid chasing a ball. And they were just like, yeah, I don't...
Like a bottleneck episode.
Yeah. But a lot of them guys, them kung fu guys, came to America made one film and we're like, we don't like this. Let me fuck off back.
Yeah, that happened with or was it John Woo?
John Woo.
Yeah, John Woo. Director. He directed Face Off.
Yeah, and he directed Bulletproof Monk.
Bulletproof Monk, Mission Impossible 2.
Did he do Mission Impossible 2?
He did Mission Impossible 2, and that's
his shot was a thing that then went it stopped and it went 360.
Yeah, and there's a scene. It's so John Woo, like in Mission Impossible 2. For some reason, there's a scene where he's fighting a guy in this like dungeon. Tom Cruise comes through shooting him, and then white doves start flying.
Yeah,
and there is absolutely no point of it whatsoever. But I don't think you can claim, to my point, that Martial Law, a show where you then told us you met one of the writers, was surprised that somebody had even seen the fucking show.
He was angry I seen it. He was like, why the fuck did you watch that?
Like, the show is, that is like fat people meant to be like, yeah, we had Martial Law.
No, fair enough.
But anyway, fat people, yeah, they got a lot to answer for.
Yeah, but yeah, it was 2015, fat people. What was your point?
Well, we got to treat people who have Tourette's sort of like fat people.
What? Badly? Marginalised?
No, fat people aren't marginalised.
Not given good medical care. No, we've
just got to accept, like, look, some of you can't help it, but you got to try.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like with fat people. Like, I understand, like, there's things that...
There is medical problems. Some people do.
Not just medical problems, but emotional problems. Like, you might, your relationship with food, you advertise it all the time. And if you... I'm talking about fat people who want to get in shape but can't, and then they just see someone on Instagram tell them they're not disciplined. I think that's a load of fucking nonsense. Like, there's a lot of trauma people have in their life, and they get things where they get them. I have it with nicotine and alcohol and fucking everything.
Yeah.
Like, but...
And AIDS.
And I don't have AIDS, right? Well, maybe the fatty should get AIDS and lose a few pounds.
You're addicted to your AIDS.
I'm not addicted to my AIDS. How dare you?
You cure your AIDS, and then all you do is go on the hunt to find it again.
Whenever I lose AIDS, I start getting the cravings.
We call you a bug chaser. Elliot's bug chaser.
The fact that you know that term means you've been on some nasty forums.
No, I've not seen that. I saw a documentary about it.
There was, but yeah, so I think people with Tourette's, like, it's like when, do you know what? Yeah, Big Brother really did a lot. Like, people never used to
Pete,
the guy with Tourette's.
Oh, do you remember he dated?
He went on Jeremy Kyle.
Did he? For what?
Yeah, because he came out and has been like addicted to drugs for the last 15 years.
Fucking mad. And he's on Jeremy Kyle.
And now he's on Jeremy Kyle. Like, I've cleaned up, and they're like, it's just like, yeah, coochie where you suddenly became a star and then it went away. Like,
you remember he dated that girl? Who is she? Remember her famous?
Fair point. Yeah, I was just fucking. Do you remember he dated that girl?
Who is she? She was on the show. And her famous
Nikki.
line... Yeah, and she said her famous line from the show.
Oh, who is she? Yeah, Nikki. Yeah.
No, I'm saying who is she, you fucking dumb cunt.
Yeah, but
anyway...
let's just come back to
anyway, no, but this is... I don't know if I want to say this, but it's just true.
Yeah.
She passed away, right?
Nah.
Yeah, she died. She died years ago.
Jay Goody?
No. Nikki from... she died, right? And after she had died, I still saw her profile with Raya. I had to report it. I was like, bro, you can't just have this forever in this dating app. I would
have seen if we matched.
Bro, I reported it, man.
Oh, it'd been cool, bro. You could have gone out for dinner and you wouldn't have had to pay for a meal.
I had to report it, bro. I was like, no, this lady is part. And there was like reason for report. I was like, she is dead.
Did you have to write it?
Yeah.
She is dead. That sounds dead. Like a confession.
I know, right? I was like, you can't have her in this. Because there's this weird thing in it where she just kind of exists as online. This moment online on this app. And I don't know if I was right to, but philosophically I felt maybe she shouldn't be just sort of left in perpetual...
Yeah, just for the members of Rare to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that app.
It. Why? I thought you had a good experience.
I'm not necessarily on Rare, because if you say you are, they might take it away.
Oh, I haven't been on Rare for years.
Oh, right, no, I'm not on it.
Yeah, you are. You had a photo of you.
With Ghislaine.
You had a photo of you running into the Twin Towers.
No, I had a photo with me and Ghislaine Maxwell on there.
Who told you to take it off?
Michelle the
Yeah,
Short.
Michelle the Short. Michelle the Short was like, take that down.
I showed Michelle thinking it was a laugh, and Michelle told me to take it down now. And I love Michelle. Michelle's fucking scary. I was like, yeah, let me take that down.
Yeah, sure.
We were like having a proper laugh in a green room, and then I was like, oh, this is a bit of fun, isn't it? And she was like, what the fuck? She went, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, all right.
That's funny, man.
But yeah, nah, bruv. All right. Oh, man. Speaking of dating apps, I might go on an app.
Yeah, you told me. So set the whole scene.
Bruv, so last week, don't know if any of our listeners remember, Jamali asked what I did for Valentine's Day. I was a little bit aloof.
You was a bit aloof.
I was a bit aloof.
And
Aloofy goofy.
Your cheeks were rosy.
My cheeks were rosy.
Your cheeks were rosy, and
I went nothing.
And you were giggling.
I went nothing.
And you were giggling, weren't you?
I did nothing for Valentine's Day.
I wanted the Rough Riders of the Drivetime show to know what was going on.
And then I like the Rough Riders. The Rough Riders. We were gonna start a cult and fucking burn down Waco.
Yeah. We're gonna rebuild Waco.
We're gonna burn it down again. Jamali's gonna be wearing a white gown as the FBI shoot him.
I'm just holding on to everyone else's gold. And they just gun me down. I'm gonna look like, you ever see, what's that? Have you seen June?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like the guy, the evil guy.
When all the oil.
Yeah. There's that big fat bloke on June. That's what I'm gonna look like.
Start levitating.
Yeah.
So I matched with this girl on an app a few weeks ago, not Raya, and we get talking. Really cool.
So what day did you go on the first date?
So let me set this up because this does pay off. It is very funny.
No, I know it pays off. I'm just trying to.
Yeah. So we're chatting, really good chat, really good time, and we have that thing where I was away gigging, so it was like I couldn't meet her as soon, and she is at work and job and stuff, and so we go on this date. We're going to have this fucking wicked first date.
Mm-hmm.
Class first date.
Where'd you go?
Well, took her to a nice place.
It was a nice place. We're not saying where you took her.
Yeah. I'm not going to say where I took her. Took her to a nice place.
A nice place. That's what you need to know.
There's probably like 5 women listening to this that I've brought them to the same place.
No.
Listen, if you're one of the listeners who listen because we've hung out before, I've got one place.
I remember I did that once. I would take like all my dates to this one bar. And then one time I took a girl to this bar and she's like, this is really nice. And I was just like, yeah, it's all right, isn't it? And she goes, you come here a lot? I said, no, I've only been there a few times. And then the barman's recognized me and he's come over and just gave me my drink that I always order.
No.
And I'm like, why would you fucking do that? He just came over with my vodka soda. I was like, yeah, I know what you want.
Oh.
Fuck. Anyways.
I'll say it because there was a few weeks ago, Jim, the girl from the saga, for our OG listeners of 6 episodes ago, the girl from the saga.
Okay, yeah.
Who I was seeing, who I've had this on off things for years. I met up with her there for a coffee the other day, the place where I always go. And we were in there and she was like, oh, I guess this is where you bring all your hoes. And I had to sit there and be like, are you out of your, like, why would you say that? You're actually crazy.
Oh, you hear with the gaslit.
And hit gaslit hard. And then in my head, I was like, I've been sat here exactly before.
So, okay. We're gonna talk about that coffee in a second.
Yeah, okay, right.
You kept that silent.
Oh, did you not know about that?
No, why go for coffee? You don't even like coffee. Why are you going for coffee?
I like coffee, bro.
Elliot, man. Wait.
We'll talk about that in a minute. We could do this story first. So
this might be the end of the podcast.
This is for Jamali. It's for Jamali.
No, I don't care.
But no.
I said I had to tell Elliot the other day because basically we need to sort out some banking stuff for the financial element of
and
the
he
podcast.
came to the Jew.
And I said to Elliot, open a bank account, and it took him 3 weeks. And I said to him yesterday, I said, if you don't open a bank account, we're not recording. And he was like, well, what do you mean we're not recording? I said, we're not going to fucking record the episode.
Yeah. So anyway, open it so
you
guys
saying,
can have your pod.
You're gone on a date.
So we go on this date. Meet at 7.
Yes.
Out till 2:30. Don't need to get, but like.
Nice date.
Class fucking date.
Fair play.
Fucking wicked. So next night, it's like, what are you up to? Oh, I was doing a few shows in town. I was doing.
So this is the next day.
The next day is Valentine's Day. Next day, I'm doing 3 spots in town. You could come hang, but like I'm doing these spots, you might be a bit bored.
Did you get her a rose?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not you in the playground like a fucking batty man. No.
That's for the OG listeners.
That's for the OG listeners. And then there's a lot of lore to this podcast. It's like Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
And so meet up. She comes to the shows. I do 3 different sets. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, she's probably bored coming around doing it. And she's like, no, I had a really nice time. It was really cool to see you do that. Talking about comedy and stuff. Leave part ways. And in my head, I'm like, okay, fuck. This girl's cool. You've been chatting a fair bit. This is going quite well.
And a double date,
2 days in a row.
That's
This
serious.
is moving nicely. I'm like, I actually think she's quite cool. You know, maybe get to, you know, in Love Island, I would like to get to know you a bit. Is that the term?
Crack on.
Cracking on.
And you want to pull her for a word.
Yeah, pull her for a word. Don't worry. I'm not going to, I don't think my head's going to get turned.
I'm sorry, grab you for a chat?
Grab you for a chat. And so, chatting over the weekend. And then by about like Wednesday, like, and I've felt this before, the conversation's coming a little bit like not what it was.
Yeah, she's
So-
just hitting you with lols.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
I'm
like, what are you up to? Lol. That's
Yeah.
not an answer.
Yeah, so it was just like I was like, you know, probably busy with work and stuff. Do a show Friday, message her, no reply, leave it for Saturday. Then Sunday, just go, hey, hope you had a nice weekend. I get a reply like, hey, sorry, I just don't think this is right, not for each other. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And in my head, I'm like, oh, right, okay, that's like out of nowhere. This is what happens with dating, cool.
No.
But
Can't say
but
so.
like in my head, I'm like, what has happened here, right? Because I'm like, there must be something. I thought we were getting on. I was like, is there a thing? She was Southeast Asian. Like we're like hanging out, we're having these good times. No, I tell you why. Because I'm like, it happened on a Wednesday, and I look back at the chat, and she goes, "What were you doing today on the Monday?" Right? I go, "Oh, I was recording a podcast." She goes, "Oh, what's it called?" I go, "Oh, well, the new episode comes out tomorrow, but I don't know if you'll like it, but it's called the Drivetime." So
No, you didn't.
she's gone and listened to the podcast, heard me doing all my accents.
I know.
Or she's listened
Or
to
just
this
anything
podcast.
else you said.
Or anything else I said. Listen to the podcast.
Oh,
and then on the Wednesday gone, there's no fucking way I can go out with this guy.
Oh no, Elliot. You lost the girl to the drive
But
time.
the Drive Time show claimed the love of my life.
Yeah.
The Drive Time show took it from
Yeah,
me.
but if a girl can't ride with the drive time,
The girl can't ride with the Drive Time. She ain't the girl for me,
she
brother.
ain't the girl for you.
She ain't the girl for me. Now, did I do a couple of accents on the dates after a few cocktails? Yes.
But she liked them on the day.
She liked them on the date.
Yeah, I think it's the other stuff you said on the podcast.
Now, I have
To
said
be
nothing
fair,
but
and
philosophical rhetoric on it.
I've never been dumped because of the pod, but I did have my mum who, you know, she tries to support stuff I do,
Yeah.
and I'm FaceTiming her, and she goes, "Oh, because she follows me on Instagram, and she goes, "Oh, I see you doing the pod and that," and I said to her, "Don't listen to the pod, mum."
Don't listen to
And
the
she's like, "No, whatever." And then she goes, "I'm gonna listen to the new app," and I said, "All right." And then she just never spoke to me for like, I think it's like a week. And she just never brought it up again.
Bruv.
And I was like, oh yeah, she heard it and she don't fucking like it.
Bruv, this girl has gone like, we're chatting all the time, like just good conversation.
Can I say what actually she said to you? Because that's more funny.
Yeah, go on.
Because what happened is, because Elliot rang me, and I know it bothered Elliot. Yeah? Can I say this?
Yeah.
I know it bothered Elliot because I was talking to Elliot about other shit. And I'm about to come off the phone, and then he goes, "Did I talk about that girl?" And I go, so that's how I know it's bothered him, because he's brought it up to tell me. So that's how I know it's bothered him. What actually happened, because he told me the first hand when it happened, is she said to you, "I'm not in a place right now to be dating."
Mm.
And then you said, "Okay, cool." And like, "Can I ask you, have you been on a date with someone else?" And she goes, "Yeah, I have." And I just got to say to you also, I just don't think we have a connection.
Yeah. And then I was...
It was because she said you did that anyway.
No, but I've looked back in the chat of when the conversation stopped. It's when she listened to the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
So what's happened is she's gone in this other day and gone to the guy, "Do you have a podcast?" And he's gone, "No." And she's gone, "This is way better because there's not me coming on fucking ruin it." But that's what I give you guys.
Yeah.
I'm happy to let that
Our
know.
lives are worse because of this pod.
100%.
We do it for you.
This is all for you.
Do you know what's really good? I forgot to bring this up to you. So basically, we have a guy. See, this pod, there's a universe around this pod. I think there's like, we get a fair amount of listeners, right? But there's
Do
a
we?
core few of you.
Giannis, do we get a fair amount of listeners?
Is
Yeah.
it enough to say fair amount? We
Fair
get a fair amount. Even Giannis kind
fair-
of shrugged that he said it. Giannis went, I guess you could. We get a fair amount of listeners, but I'd say there's like 100 to 150 people that are the Rough Riders,
The Rough Riders.
the Drive Time show, the real ones, right? The real ones. And there's a Venn diagram between our listeners and people in Danny Boy's comments. Like there's a small little overlap, right?
The crossover, yeah.
Oh, there's something I forgot to actually tell you, yeah? Is the people who listen, who are the real fucking riders, they'll
They're
know.
the Rough Riders.
Right?
yeah.
The Rough Riders, they'll know, right? That there's a guy who keeps on commenting, right? The racist guy who keeps on calling you a Jew. He calls me,
I think he's created a new account.
he calls me a invader and he calls Elliot a Jew. And it's weird because he follows me and sometimes likes my content.
Mm.
And he always says, you shouldn't do a podcast with Elliot because he's a Jew. And then sometimes he'll say, but you're an invader as well, but you're all right, actually.
Yeah.
It's a weird guy. I did like a real deep dive on him. And I found out that he basically had a lot of foul jobs.
Yeah.
And he kept on jumping at Elliot's comments saying that is it good? He kept on jumping at Elliot's comments saying how much he's a nasty person and a Jew and all this. So Elliot, basically, you said to him, hey, maybe you should delete this stuff because obviously you've had 4 foul jobs and all this. And he hasn't commented since.
No, I think he created a new account.
Oh, I see. Oh,
I
my
think,
bad.
I think he's. It's the same type of stuff. Just under an account.
But I like the lore of this pod though. We got a guy who basically created our Instagram page.
Yeah.
And runs our Instagram page.
Message our agents.
He messaged our agents. So basically, there's a Drive Time Instagram page. We don't run that. We don't know who runs it. It's just some guy.
It's just some guy.
It's some guy who wanted to do the cover up for us, and then we're just lazy and hasn't got back to him. So he just made the Instagram page. And he pissed me off because he reposted Vittorio's stand-up. And I'm like, what, stop. It's not our stuff. So we got that guy.
The racist guy who keeps commenting.
The racist guy.
There's the horny woman who keeps replying to all my things.
Oh, you got the horny woman.
I got the horny. There's this older horny woman who just keeps replying to all of our things.
Yeah.
Never once replied to her, but she's just constantly.
She talks to herself in the
She's
DMs.
just talking to herself. Sorry, guys, we keep having technical issues because Jamali doesn't know how to hold a microphone.
And yeah, because that's what it is. It's my holding.
Fucking 15
it's not holding
years.
the fucking microphone. You.
It is, bro. It's the way you hold a microphone.
What, like this? Like
Yeah,
exactly
bro.
how you're holding it, except I'm
Yeah,
holding
bro.
the metal
You
part.
gave the microphone Tourette's.
Wow. You're saying the microphone's just screaming the M word as I'm trying to present an award.
in O's and ones. But there's there are a few people who listen to this podcast that we do that are part of the lore of it.
Yeah.
That's why we're not going to do a live show because we're terrified to meet you.
But what we're gonna do is we're working on it where we're gonna try and have like a live calling section.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
So we're gonna have you guys gonna be able to call the show.
Yeah, debate us.
Debate us. We tried to invite one of the racist guys on, didn't it?
Yeah, he wouldn't come.
He wouldn't come on.
Yeah, he wouldn't come. We tried to ask him to phone in.
Yeah.
But he wasn't on it.
He wasn't on it.
Which is, which would have there's never been going to be something that's going to be more cut out of the podcast than us trying to debate like a real.
I'm pretty good at talking to those people.
Yeah, but I'm not.
No.
I'll just nod here and agree. He's got some
point.
point. He's got a point. He's got a point. Look, but yeah, man. So this podcast is costing me stuff, costing me money. It's costing me bitches.
Costing you relationships.
Costing
you love.
Costing me love.
Do you think it would have gone somewhere if she actually liked you?
Probably not. Fucked it up.
You would have found the way.
I'd fuck it up, bro.
You're too busy having coffees with your ex.
Oh,
Yeah, little coffee boy, innit?
Little coffee boy.
When's your next coffee date? Does she listen to the pod?
No, she does. She's not going to be happy.
No, she'd be furious, especially if she goes back to the old eps.
Yeah, no, it was before we did Pips podcast.
Whose podcast?
Scroobius Pips.
Is that coming out yet?
That's out.
Is it out?
Yeah.
Bro.
It's been out for like a month.
I haven't even heard it. Big up Pip, man.
Yeah, shout out Pip.
Thanks Pip for having us on, man. That was great. I really enjoyed that chat.
Yeah,
we should get Pip on this.
We should get Pip on this, man.
We need to get some guests.
Let's just stop doing the admin on the podcast.
No, but they like to see behind the scenes.
No, they don't like to see behind the scenes.
It's called BTS.
They like to see us come on and talk about how this podcast is ruining our life.
All right.
That's what they want.
Well, do you know even though this podcast ruining our life, do you know whose life is really ruined? Prince fucking Andrew.
Oh, bro, he's
that fucking nonce.
Free
Fuck
Andrew,
me,
bro.
he's fucked, isn't it?
Bro, he's fucked.
He's so fucked. Imagine being him. Imagine for a second. You were at one time the prince. You were the fourth in line to never be. You will never be the king, but you were fourth in line to be the king. One terror attack and you was fucking king. And now you're just in jail, fam. Is he get remanded?
No, he ain't getting on remand. He's out. He's on bail.
Is he on bail?
Yeah, but I saw someone say they reckon he might he'd be a flight risk, like he'll go to like
Indonesia or something.
No, I don't think he's going to come a sex. That's the move up. Prince Andrew's got to come a sex tourist in Thailand.
No,
he's got Cambodia, brother. He's got to go to Cambodia and open up a bar. And it's called Mount Battens.
Yeah,
and you go there, and you're like, "Are you Prince Andrew?"
That'd be a good sitcom.
He's got a Rangers top and like a picture of the Queen Mother, and then Lee Rigby's on the wall, and he's just there, opens the most British bar ever, just because. No, mate, they got me for, that was all, basically, he's just there, he's going, mate, they got me for like a load of tax stuff in it, and they just played that card. It's you know what the fucking,
mate.
You know what the fucking
I hate that
like.
crime, but I'd go to that bar.
Oh, bro, I'll go to that, bro. I'll go to Mount Battens.
But
ride the mechanical ball in there.
Yeah,
there'll be a mechanical ball.
Yeah, I've never been on, I haven't been on one for years.
The mechanical ball.
Man, we got to do that for our Benidorm trip.
There's one in the Red Lion.
Is there one in the Red Lion?
The Red Lion.
I've been watching videos of Benidorm. Because I was like, let me watch some videos, because, I sort of know it as an abstract idea. My God, it's horrible. I saw a protest they had in Benidorm where it was Stop the Boats protest.
Yeah, they had to stop the boats protest, yeah. Yeah, they had to stop the boats march in Benidorm. And they all turn up dressed as Hamas in little rubber dinghies.
What?
Which you got to hand it. That is very funny.
Where'd you get a Hamas costume from in Benidorm?
Oh, bro, you could buy it from the fucking hotel. Like, the Benidorm, like, people...
What's the nicest hotel in Benidorm? And can we please stay there?
I stayed in a decent one.
Okay, but what's better than what you think? Wherever's the better one than what you think is the good one.
Mine was quite nice, actually.
No, but again, it's what you think is quite nice. I need higher than that.
What was my quite nice?
Oh, there's only one rat instead of 10. The cockroach is polite.
Yeah, but they got a breakfast buffet. If you get down there at 10.
And it's just those sometimes you ever been to like a really shit hotel and it's got breakfast buffet and the scrambled eggs are just water. It's just like these watery scrambled eggs. Oh, man.
No, Benidorm. But yeah.
Anyway, so.
But yeah, so Prince Andrew, through these tough times, the Drivetime show's with you. Stay strong, brother.
I remember I was watching online and I saw this video and it was like the guy, he's like a friend of the royals, and that's like his job.
Yeah.
He just does these interviews and he goes like, yeah, they're my mates. And then he was sort of saying, it's disgusting what they're doing to Andrew. He could, he could end up homeless. He could end up homeless for the mistakes he's done. And I go, what, you mean like the rest of us? If we fuck up in life, we just end up homeless.
Like if pedo hunters turn up at your door, there isn't fucking nonce sprayed on your window by the next day.
You mean like consequences for your disgusting actions?
Yeah, you can't be.
Nah, man.
But it like, at the end of the day, love is love.
Oh, man. Do you see there's a new photo of... he's with a kid and they're playing with a ball that's a tit.
Yeah, it's not
What
great.
the fuck is going on? And do you know what, yeah? Because even if that just came out and you wasn't a nonce, it's still a bit like, people are like, what the fuck? And you go look, it's just a ball, obviously, and you go, okay. But it's, with everything else?
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't
great.
be playing with a tit ball and a kid. You can't do it, man. Even a normal ball, people are going to be mad at you. A fucking tit ball? Where'd you even get a tit ball? Nah, you can't be having tit balls in your house. Man.
No, you can't let the kids play with a tit ball.
You can't let the kids play with a tit ball.
The tit ball and the nonce can't be. It's like the chicken, the grain, the fox. You can't leave them all. You can't leave the kid, the nonce, and the tit ball together.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
You got to start separating them.
Yeah.
But but he is, that photo of him leaving the police station. There is the British. There is a certain kind of like British photo which is just grab someone while they're in a car going through the worst time of their life. Like we did it with Diana. We fucking killed her for that photo.
Yeah, they killed
her for that photo.
And you know what, man? It was a good photo.
Yeah, it was a good photo.
It was a good photo. You don't really see paparazzi doing fucking slam dunks anymore. Because the paparazzi had David Beckham with his mistress.
Yeah.
Remember David Beckham with Rebecca Lou's photo?
Yeah.
Fucking slam dunk photo. Do you remember back in the day? Upskirting was just seen as a job.
Oh yeah.
That was like that's like when you look at it through the lens of now. That's fucking insane. It was insane then. I'm not saying it was ever good then.
The 2000s was this time of like British public school, like nuts, mate. We talked about this before. Zoom magazine, yeah, mate. Like it's just lad culture gone wild. Because you remember, like Lad Bible,
was sick,
Lad Bible used to have football.
I don't care. I love Nuts. Nuts was such a bad boy magazine, fam. Bring back Nuts, man.
Do you remember Lad Bible used to have football?
Give me a break, love. I'm having a pint.
Yeah, having a pint. Yeah. And they'd be like, do you remember there was adverts for like WKD that was like the offside for women? If the flag's up, it's offside. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're never going to learn.
They're never going to learn.
You can explain offside to them a million times. They'll never get it.
It's quite an easy rule to understand, but their minds can't compute it. It's like parallel parking. They don't know what they're doing. But coming from two people who can't drive.
Yeah.
But who run a show called The Drivetime Show. But there's
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, no, it's
disgusting.
Stolen culture from drivers. But there's there was like Lad Bible had football fitties where girls were just putting pictures of them in like football shirts, and then Lad Bible would retweet it. And now they're doing like serious journalism.
Anyway, listen, we're not going to bullshit you. The mics are fucked. We're not going to fucking bullshit. We're not going to bullshit you. Mics are fucked, mate. All right? We could sit here and tell you, nah, mics are fucked. All right? Let's just crack on. So basically, we're going to have to wrap up early. So me and Elliot are going to share a mic. So you're going to see us, passing back and forth on one microphone.
Wait. We're having free bun pass on the mic.
Yeah, we're having a free bun pass. If anything, it's going to stop us over talking to each other. So, all right. So we're going to get straight to your problems.
Hello. No. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're going to get to your problems. Is it better if I read out the problem? All right. I've been doing a side hustle of writing up and checking essays for A-level kids, but one of them's cottoned on. I've been chat GPTing as they got in trouble at school. They're asking for their money back. Should I block as they knew the risk answering my ad on Gumtree? Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, little cheating bastards.
They're cheating too. You know what I mean? They've learned, they've got a lesson from this, the most important lesson. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone, because you'll go on a couple dates with them and they'll make you think that it's going somewhere, and then they'll rip your fucking heart out. They'll rip your heart out. So yeah, fuck them.
Look, at the end of the day, I think as Elliot said, it's a good life lesson, that you're not paying for the result, you just pay for the product, He said he'd give you this thing. He didn't say where it was coming from or anything like that. And it's like the little cheating bastards. And you know what? I think they should have a little bit of hardship. They should be in trouble. And you should ghost them. Just block them. What are they going to do? Plus they're kids. What the fuck are they going to do to you? You could probably fight a good 4 of them at once, I think. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry about them. Fuck them little kids. Not in a Prince Andrew way, but I can't think of one clip that we could put out from this podcast. I can't think of one clip. All right, we're going to do this because we can't keep doing the back and forth.
We can, but we improvise.
Elliot, okay. Can you listeners do us a favor? Can you message Elliot to let him know that if the episode is 50 minutes or an hour, that you're not going to have a revolt? Because Elliot thinks this 10 minutes is going to matter. Cut that out because that was a bit personal. I didn't mean to be insult you like that.
You can leave that in, I don't care.
No, I wouldn't take it out.
I
feel bad.
The episode's short enough as it is.
Yeah, trim out 10 minutes of that. My ex's house is up for sale. Do I book a viewing and piss all over the floor?
Brother, who is that a woman? sister, just let it go. Just let it go. There is no reason to get rid of it. Do you know where you want to be with your ex? You want to be at a point where you bump into him on the tube, they're with someone new, and you just wish them well. There's not all this get back stuff that isn't really getting back. Like if I had an ex who came round to view the place I put up for sale and they pissed over the place, I would be like, wow, I'm still on her mind. I've won this. Like if my ex came and pissed all over the floor, I'd go into that room and I'd lick it. No, I'd just be like, yeah, I've won. Like if you're coming around and pissing on my furniture, I've won the breakup. It's mine. Victory is mine. He gets to go around and be like, I told you that girl was crazy. She came around and pissed all over my floor. Anything, you just got to move on with your life.
Fuck all that. Listen, why are you pissing in the house that he's just about to sell? He's only going to be in there for another couple weeks. Piss in his new house. If you're going to piss somewhere, piss in the new house. Or just, that's a crime. Don't do that. Someone's trying to FaceTime me while I'm doing the pod. It's all going a mess tonight. I'm really sorry, guys. We should be putting out a better product for you, but this is the last one we're going to do. My 6-year-old used to sleep through the night and now is waking up for an hour every 3 hours. What do I do? I'm knackered. You should have been on the pill. That's being a parent. No? Being a parent is that you don't get sleep anymore. Like, that's just done now. You know, if you wanted to sleep, have money, enjoy your own space, not constantly worry, then you should do what I did and fucking get the snip. You know what I mean? But I snip too much.
Explain.
It was a joke saying I cut my cock off.
Oh, right, okay. All right. Jamali goes into a place and demands they take his dick from him. It's like, oh no, it's just a small incision on the scrotum. I want you to take it all. Like, don't you leave it? No, right. Here's the thing with Jamali saying. Jamali was a little harsh with his thing. I think I'm not a parent, but I can empathize with you. There is a way out of this. You've got to be, you're a parent, you've got to weigh out your options. First thing you're going to do, you book a holiday to Portugal with some friends. You're going to bring the kids, all the kids, their kids, your kids, they're all hanging out. And you're going to walk past this nice tapas restaurant on the first day and you're going to go, we should go there one night. That'd be nice. We should.
And then you and the other parents, then you're going to book a babysitter, right?
Now, This is where you're going to have to do some convincing.
Okay.
You're going to go, it's across the road.
Yeah, it's fine.
We don't need a babysitter. It's across.
Leave them in the hotel room.
We were just going to cross. It's just across the road.
Yeah, maybe the hotel staff might peek their head in.
Yeah, we don't.
They don't know how many kids, and they're earning minimum wage. They're really going to look after their kids.
Yeah, your kids have been screaming all holiday and stuff. And then what you do is you go, we better leave a window open so they don't suffocate.
Because it's not the ground floor.
No. Again, this is part of your master booking plan. You've got to be in charge of all the booking here. Yeah. You're going to book the ground floor. You're just going to leave. We don't need to lock the doors. What if the kids need to get out? And you come back. Where's little Johnny? Now, this is where the acting classes that you'd have been doing for 6 months kick in. You're going to shriek, you're going to yell, but you're going to leave it an hour. Before you call the police. The police arrive. You say, there was someone I saw earlier in the area acting suspicious.
Did they wait an hour?
They waited an hour.
They need the time to wash their knives.
Well, we still got, they said the Patatas Brothers haven't come. Well, Patatas Brothers are going away. I've got to go back and get the Patatas Brothers. Do you reckon they still had to pay for the meal?
Yeah, I was like, what happened? Oh my God, here's the bill.
Yeah. No, bro, if you're causing that scene in a restaurant, you better leave a good tip. Yeah. If the waitresses are suddenly having to help you look for the kid like it's Kevin in Home Alone, you better be leaving a good tip.
What happened the other day, I was standing outside a coffee shop and like there's like a pharmacy in front of me and this woman comes up to me and she goes, oh my God, have you seen a red van? And I went, I mean, I think there was a red van in front of me. She goes, someone just nicked my van. And I was like, what? Someone nicked your van? She goes, yeah, someone just nicked my van. And the most I could tell was just do this. I just looked from side to side and I shrugged my shoulders and I was like, well, I guess I can't help you. So basically what Elliot's suggesting is get your kid kidnapped like the Maddie McCann case and maybe that will alleviate. Or just stop being a fucking complaining person and fucking look after your kid.
I think, again, option B, get the kid kidnapped. You're going to have some sleepless nights for a little while the general public accuse you of a crime you probably haven't done, but you did do a bit of shoddy parenting, but who hasn't?
Look at them now. They're having a great time. I saw them on that brunch show.
What are they doing on that?
Talking about, oh, my kid's missing and this paella's delicious.
These people just love a fucking dinner, don't they? They just live, the McCanns just live for a dinner. But yeah, so you do that, Portugal, doors open, someone comes in, takes the kid, and guess what? You're going to sleep through the night. You're going to sleep through the night. You're going to get a book deal. Think of all the money. All the money.
Or you can look after your kid and he'll grow out of it soon, I guess.
Yeah, but or give true crime people something to talk about.
We need more pods.
All
right. I think it's been good.
Yeah, this has been a very good episode.
Sorry about all the sound issues. We'll have it sorted by next week. My name's been Jamali Maddox.
I've been Elijah Muhammad Elliot still.
In the Drivetime show. Thank you.